Just over the years, you know what I mean, and networking, and, you know.
I still never met him in person. So
Nah.
I'm just glad more like live cam. You're gonna say, yo, this is Shyhiem, and you're watching Unwrapped, and show the pack. He'll zoom in on the pack, and then you take a breath or whatever, and then rip it open. And then when you pull out the first card, show it to the camera.
Okay.
Talk about it if you want. Move on to the next. Do whatever.
Yeah, it's like if you got someone that you don't really have any thoughts on, you can swing something else.
Oh, I'm sure I thought so.
Were you born in '77?
Ah!
I'm not sure, man.
I'm Nikisha. Hi, nice to meet you.
So these are going to be like hammer, vanilla. You're guaranteed at least one Vanilla Ice card. Digital Underground, sort of like the A-listers. And this, they went a little deeper. This like Granddaddy IU, you'll get some UCF. Okay, cool. And then that's for you to keep.
Gift, oh, I love gifts. This is a gift from Fresh Era, Stupid Fly. Get in tune. If you don't know about him, get in tune.
On a more macro level, as opposed to, I think kids all understand what Brooklyn is, Bronx, you know what I mean? But like, what was Staten Island like? What was the flavor? What was the style? What were like, you know, what made that borough what it was?
It was everything that all other boroughs had. It was just isolated. You know what I mean? So a lot of people from Staten Island probably never left Staten Island. So it's that small town mentality that's there, you know what I'm saying? Which is great because it keeps you having your own special thing. But I was fortunate, I always left, you know what I'm saying? So just leaving Staten Island and getting on a ferry boat, that's not normal for regular people. Like, to go to the city, we took ferries, you know what I mean? On the ferry, we had artists performing, singers, dancers. The ferry is like, fucking, Love Boat. But it's not the Love Boat, but it is the Love Boat. People are fucking making out, smoking weed in the 80s, big radios. It's a party just to go from Staten Island to Manhattan. So little things like that sets us apart, I think, in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then the Waterfalls video.
Yeah.
What age was that? Where were you at in your career when that happened?
That was around second album time.
And
it was
how-
like 16. Yeah.
How did that come together?
The director had seen my video or seen me at a show and wanted me in a movie prior to that, and I had no interest in film at that point. And then they contacted me about the video for TLC, and being that I was already a huge fan of TLC, I'm like, shit, fuck it, yeah. You know what I mean? And then, you know, from that video, it just was a domino effect for movies and things like that.
Was Original Gangsters?
After that, yeah. After that, and all of them seen that video.
So that was your audition?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's amazing. And you had no former talent before, formal training?
No. And then when I worked with the directors that I worked with, like Penny Marshall, rest in peace to her, Fred Williamson, F. Gary Gray, the advice they told me was don't do it. They said, don't do no acting class. Because it'll take away from what you have, and which is special. Just, it internalized the character and the movements and what the person stands for. I play, write musical. So I get to do both. I get to act and perform in the same show. So that's what I'm doing.
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, we can talk off camera about it because maybe you guys can play a part in it.
Yeah.
And I think we do.
Yeah, because I mean, I just want, because this will probably come out like September. I don't know what your timeline is.
Oh, well, then, yeah, I'm shooting for probably January. So,
Okay.
yeah, so I mean, yeah, okay, so, yeah, but it's a one-man show. Sort of like if you've seen Mike Tyson, you've seen Bruce Springsteen, but it's the Shyhiem, the Rugged Child story. So it's going to be a bunch of stories on stage, a bunch of great pictures and videos, and interacting with some hip hop performances, and some it's going to be immersive. So it's going to be art expired, and it's going to be a bunch of things. So, by the time you're seeing this, you should be ordering your tickets too around the same time.
Absolutely. It sounds amazing. It sounds like kind of like real life fresh era. You know, like you're gonna.
It has to be different, you know what I mean? Because it's just oversaturated. If you don't have nothing that's gonna set you apart from other people, and what do I have that's gonna set me apart? Is my talent of 2 different industries and my story involved in 2 different industries in real life. And not everybody can do it. So that's why I chose that route.
When you're gone, what do you think you're going to be remembered for?
I don't know. When I was in prison, what was they saying? I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. I think it goes on. Life goes on. I think that's what happens because out of sight, out of mind.
What do you think your biggest contribution to the golden era of hip hop has been?
You would have to ask the golden era hip hop that. That would have to be a question for the people, for the fans, for the other artists that contribute to hip hop, DJs, how they felt that I contribute. I would like to believe that I set the stage for it to be like a mandatory thing to have a young kid in you down with the big crew. I think I opened the door for a lot of young rappers to be actors, you know, and to be accepted. So, I mean, but they say this, right? They said when shit is real and when your shit is real, you don't never gotta tell your story. People will tell it for you. So if the people know it, they'll tell it.
Yeah. What do you miss most about the golden era of hip hop?
I miss all the fallen artists that no longer contribute to the game because we've been fucking tricked and duped and we got some, you know, we lost a lot of greats, man, and I just wish we had them back to hear another ODB record or, you know what I'm saying, another Big L record, you know, just all the greats that Fife Dog, you know, we lost so many great Sean Price, oh man, Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, Biggie Smalls, oh man, the list goes on and pardon me if I forgot anybody, forget anybody, but we know, I don't want to just keep reiterating myself, but that's what I miss the most.
Oh yeah. Sweet. Is your mom still around?
No, my mom passed away in 2009.
But did you, I mean, was there a moment in your career where you know, because you sound like me, where she would, you know, I would DJ and she would want to come and I wouldn't want her to be there. I don't know what it was either. When you said, I don't know, like it just wasn't my thing. I didn't, you know, celebrate it like that. But did you get an opportunity to take her to any VIP things, kind of like show her what you were living and shit?
Oh, well, she benefited because she had the motherfucking card with the checkbook. So I ain't had to tell her shit. She knew when she was spending that money what it was about. Nah, but my mom was probably my biggest supporter. You know, you couldn't, everybody that knew my mom, you call her mom, you couldn't see her without having a Shyhiem shirt on or a jacket and telling everybody whether she was in prison herself or whether she was anywhere. You learned my song and my son did. So yeah, definitely.
That's dope. Did you get to introduce her to any of her idols or?
Oh, well, the only person she would always fucking bother me about is Big Daddy Kane. Right? She like his sexy black ass. I'm like, Miles Kane, stop me. Every time he go, oh, that's my baby daddy. Like that shit used to hurt me. And he used to play into it like, yeah, it's Paul. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That's dope, man. I love it. I don't have anything else.
It's amazing.
Man, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, man.
Incredible.
Appreciate it.
Cut it so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.